Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? So, the Wolf here, once again, another video. I got a couple more videos, this one and probably another video of the Battlefield Hardline gameplay. So, let's talk about this game for a second here. As you can see on the screen, there's some new stuff in this game. This right here, actually, this is probably one of the best added additions to Hardline and the Battlefield series. I really hope that they keep with this type of thing where you can buy the guns. You don't have to, like, work with a gun that you really don't like and everything. You can just get your cash up and, you just keep rolling with the teams and everything. It really gives a emphasis on the teamwork and everything. You roll with your team, you get some cash up, and then you can buy some new weapons and everything. That right there, I always like that premises of you buy the weapon and then you can use it, right off the bat. You don't have to wait and this and that stuff. You don't have to work your way up to a specific gun and everything. You can just get the cash, buy it, done, over with. But yeah, this Battlefield Hardline, I don't know, it was after when in the middle of playing it. You're trying so hard. I think a lot of times, a lot of us gamers, we are trying so hard to win and everything. We look past all the really good little details in the games and everything. Me especially, I do it all the time when I'm in the middle of playing it. Maybe you see it on my Twitter sometimes, or whatnot. Whenever I go on the miniature little Twitter rants of why is this feature in here and why didn't they do this some other way and everything. It's just us gamers the way we do it. Yeah. But overall, all in all, I would definitely say this is a pretty solid Battlefield game. It's a fun experience. Is it gonna get old fast? Well, I mean, if you like Battlefield, you're gonna like this game. It's essentially Battlefield, with a different skin on it. Not saying that it's a bad thing right there. I mean, yes, a lot of people are like, well, why is it looking like just like a regular little DLC pack and this and that stuff? Well, you know what? I mean, in a sense, it kind of is, but like Heist, we've never seen anything like Heist before. When I went back to Battlefield 4 the other night, and I was looking at that, I'm like, man, I wish there was kind of like a Heist mode on Battlefield 4. It'd make for a pretty cool little thing, get the person to another point or something. We've seen that before in other games, but Battlefield, maybe they could do it. You gotta get a bomb to a specific point to help out your your allies in another part of the map or whatever. They could do something like that. So Heist mode, really cool. This right here, hot wired mode, I still am having a hard time seeing the big thing about it. Okay, you're jumping the cars, you drive really fast. Okay, if you're going to give us a game mode like that, make it a little more detailed, okay? Seriously, we can't shoot out tires, we can't shoot into the car from another car and everything. And while we're driving, anybody, you should be able to pull out the GTA move, driving, and even like a pistol or something, pull out some other secondary weapon and be able to pop guys off. I know there's a teamwork aspect of it and everything, but if you got the car and you got no teammates with you, you should be able to either defend yourself, or if you're on a bike and you're flying behind a car, there's nothing you can do. You should be able, especially on a bike, you should be able to shoot and drive the bike. It's kind of a no-brainer, and I think they really looked past that. They kind of skipped over it and everything. To me, GTA's been doing that for so long, they should just have it right in there, no problem at all. It's a no-brainer almost. This type of gameplay, like this scene right here in this video, I mean, this is classic Battlefield stuff. I had the sniper, he was locked onto my position, I was trying to get around there and everything. I did not know he was already dead by this point, because I was just in that go mode, and I seen he was dead. I was like, oh man, I just ran all the way over here for nothing. But that's a classic Battlefield moment right there. A sniper on one part of the map and everything, and he's shooting at me and whatnot, and yeah, you've seen that so many times before. So like I said, it is the regular Battlefield experience. It's just some new stuff added to it. I would say some probably welcome additions added to the game and everything. does make for a pretty fun little time. Again, I do think that they could have done a couple things different on here. The factions thing, never been a big fan of it, but weapons on both sides so far in this beta do actually work pretty decent. I will give it credit there. Like, if you got an AK versus an M4, the matchup is not overwhelming on one side. It's mostly balanced and everything. Like that. I think it was an MPK. I think it's called. So the MPK, the little Uzi there on the terrorists or the bad guys, robbers side. Excuse me. Yeah, we're in cops and robbers mode right now. So yeah, that little Uzi you get for default weapons class on there. That you can go right against somebody running around with like an M45, and you can win the gunfight just as easy as you could win with the M45, So there's nothing too offsetting on either side, which was my biggest fear about this game, was that. I still think the hit markers, there is a lot less hit markers on Battlefield Hardline, which I do like that. Sometimes you do get bogged down by a lot of hit markers. That guy right there, he pegged me. I mean, look at that. He's sitting in a bush. Sitting in the bushes. But he's got a sniper rifle. I mean, what the hell are you going to do? He could be running around trying to quick scope, but that's not, this is Battlefield. This is not Call of Duty. Really, Battlefield tries to be more realistic, so, I give props to anybody who can sit in a bush and snipe somebody from, half map away. Like this guy, he had me locked. But that right there, I just spawned in, and maybe, I probably should have picked a better spawning position to jump in at, but it was like, just trying to get in. Okay, one thing on the spawn, though, they need to take down the timer, especially in something like Heist. Like, Heist should have not even half the amount of time you have to wait, because by the time you spawn in, guess what? That team, the other team's already got the objective halfway across the map, and you are kind of screwed. Like, that spawn timer has got to go. Like, it's an easy fix. It's got to be an easy fix. It's just a countdown timer. I've seen other developers, fix the timers in their games before. No problem at all. It was like a week patch and done. And, that spawn timer, I have lost games because of that spawn timer. It's ridiculous how long you have to wait to spawn back into a game. Now, as you can see right there, when your aim is right on point, there is not a lot of hit markers, like I said, so that is a very, very good thing right there. I will give Battlefield credit there. The time to kill is not so long, right? This is just an epic fail right here. I came actually pretty close. Like, that was pretty close to it. But I just always been bad at trying to shoot down helicopters like that. It's not one of my specialties. I'm a ground, on the ground forces. See, when they're parachuting in, I'm sneaking up behind them. That's my specialty. That's what I like to do. Sneak up on people, shoot them in the back, I'm a flanker, what can I say? That guy, of course, would not die just because he had the hit marker syndrome right there. So, overall, all in all, I would definitely say if you're a Battlefield fan, you gotta check this out. If you didn't check out the beta, well, I don't know, like, go to the store, pick it up brand new, check it out. What harm can it be done? Okay, $60. All right. Well, you can bring it back to the store if you don't like it. So, and plus, you just had the beta, free, open beta for everyone. There's no reason why you shouldn't check it out, really. If you go in just by looks and like, it doesn't, it looks weird or whatever. Well, guess what? Advanced Warfare looked weird. Now it's a pretty decent game too. So I think it's just the developers. Everybody's kind of in the everybody's been getting in the way of they're sick of seeing the same old. So Battlefield and Call of Duty have tried to switch up the games just a little bit, just enough to make it a brand new style to the game and everything. Not a brand new feel, because like I said, this game, for being made by Visceral and not made by the regular guys, it does definitely feel like a Battlefield game. It is on that level of like really, it's not humongous maps. where it takes you 10 minutes to, run from one side to the other. But the maps, they are just big enough to where it's not crowded, it's not cluttered, but the action is always there. And I think that's one thing that in Battlefield 3 and 4, I think that's one thing that was really almost missing, was that always in the action. See, as soon as I spawned in, I hop out of the car, boom, got a kill right there. The other guy, he had me pegged, he had the better weapon for the longer range kill, and he got me. He earned that kill. Can't take anything away. When you're in the middle of the game, let me tell you, it's just the intensity factor of being in the middle of the game. I don't know. For me, I'm like the quintessential lone wolf and everything. I do not like to sit around with other people. I really like to, hop from here to here and, get the kills and everything else. So if you're a lone wolf, also, I know this game harps so heavily on teamwork and everything, but if you are a lone wolf, you can still get into this game, which is something that's actually kind of cool and everything. So, yeah, that was my kind of like talking over. Let's talk about the Hardline beta. Let's talk about Hardline. That was, I guess you could call it my review of the game. My review is my official review right here. I'll tell you, if you're a Battlefield fan, pick up the game. Like, you're gonna like it. If you tried the open beta, you know what you're in for. If you didn't, it's not bad. Well, I'm having a hard time. Like, I want to say pick the game up because it's not a bad game and everything, but at the same time, here is my biggest thing. If you have Grand Theft Auto 5 on your Xbox One or your PS4 and you got the first person mode, then I would say kind of skip this game because you've already got this game. Like, seriously, it is the same game, but Grand Theft Auto does actually do it better. That's my honest opinion. Not trying to start up no hate wars or nothing else on the internet like that, which I know there's a lot of, fan opinions that get really like, rah! But my honest opinion about Battlefield Hardline, if you already have Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're already playing it online and everything, and you got your crew on there, don't even worry about Hardline. If you're a Battlefield fan and you want to be doing a game like this, I would say, actually, you know what? I would say check out Grand Theft Auto before you check out Hardline. If you don't like Grand Theft Auto, then hop over to Hardline. If you just like the war game stuff and everything, then I guess, Battlefield Hardline would be more for you. But if you're looking for something kind of like a sandboxy style, check out GTA. Yeah, I guess that's all for this video. So the end slate right here, you know what to do. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. You can go ahead and share the video around. That's the best thank you to me you can do. And for me to you, the thank you for my thank you to you, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, and it's going to make sure that you can stay tuned for all new videos that I'll be making coming soon.